this is a video of my youngest dog, River. She has been working on this for some time, so she doesn't come out of the crate like such a banshee anymore. But the process is the same. And this is how I've taught my dogs and other clients' dogs to kind of slow down and change the pattern that they engage in when they leave that crate. So what you'll see here is initially I just let River out and she kind of just charges out to go see who's in the living room. Doesn't pay any attention to me, just, is skidding across the floor. That's what we are trying to avoid, especially if your dog is a jumper, which is a reason a lot of people want to kind of solve this crazy behavior. So what you'll see is we want to kind of change the narrative a bit. We want to change their reaction to coming out of the crate, and the best way to do that is to slow them down. Let's let them use their little brains. Let's let them physically take it down a notch, and then we can exit the crate in a more controlled way. And the way that I did this with River is I took food, and it can be broken up into tiny crumbles. It doesn't have to be big at all. Actually, honestly, the crumblier the better, because they have to kind of work for it a little bit more. They have to sniff, and it's just tinier pieces. The act of keeping their head down, licking, sniffing, that's all naturally calming for them. And, keeping your head down is incompatible with jumping. So I'm doing that and starting to slow her down. When she reorients to me, that's when I'm giving her another piece. Then a lot of the times the dogs will view opening the latch as a cue to get really excited because they know what's coming. So you can, when you have your hand on that first latch, you can feed, and then they're still, head down looking for that. By the time you do the second latch, their head will still be down. Before you let them out, though, I like to take crumbles of food and put them on the ground. And what that does is keeps their attention by the crate instead of them, just coming and jumping right at you or hauling out of the room. They're like, oh, we're still playing this game, so their head is down. That gives you the chance to give them an incompatible behavior before they start their jumping routine or whatever that may look like. So I didn't have to do that with River because we do work on this quite a bit, and she knows, okay, we're exiting the crate and I'm going to be calm. But you can, as soon as, they pick their head up to orient to you, you can ask for a sit. You can ask for a hand target. You can, whatever your dog likes to do, whatever they know to do, something that they hear the cue, they see the opportunity for reinforcement, and they choose to engage in that. If you have, your grandmother come over who your dog hasn't seen in 8 months but loves dearly, this will be a little bit harder for them potentially than if, you went out to the mailbox for 5 minutes. So if you're having a hard time, start with the lower excitement circumstances. And you won't need to do this forever by any means. I like to start saying wait, easy, as I'm doing this, so they start to associate that wait and easy with, oh, I'm going to keep my head down. There might be a reinforcement here, and just kind of reprogram their feelings and their brains for when it's time to come out of that crate.
Ready? Let's go. Good girl.